Hey guys, iMAT here. Today we have the DT Ultra 4 Pro and the HelloWatch 5 Plus. In this video we're going to do a complete comparison of all of the features in them to see which one is a better option for you. Before starting, if you're new to the channel, a subscribe would be highly appreciated. A lot of you are still not subscribed to the channel. If my videos help you out, I would really appreciate if you can take a moment to hit the subscribe button. Throughout the video, the DT Ultra 4 Pro will be on the left side and the HelloWatch will be on the right side. To make it easy for you to remember, the title bar will be here throughout the video. Let's start from the things included inside the box. The DT Ultra comes with ocean straps, then the sports silicone straps, and a 4-pin magnetic charger which can also be used to connect it with the PC. On the other hand, the HelloWatch 5 Plus comes with ocean straps and this wireless charger which can only be used to charge the smartwatch. In my opinion, the DT Ultra has better contents in the box. The body in both of them takes the inspiration from the Apple Watch Ultra. Overall, I really like the quality of the body in the HelloWatch 5 Plus, but if I have to say which one is more similar to the Apple Watch, then the color on the HelloWatch 5 Plus is a bit more dark, while the color looks more similar to the Apple Watch on the DT Ultra. Talking about the case, the DT Ultra 4 Pro perfectly fits the case, and you can use any Apple Watch accessory sold online and it will perfectly fit the DT Ultra. And now let's try the case on the HelloWatch 5 Plus. So it's quite tight as you can see here, and it is not going down, and unfortunately the HelloWatch 5 Plus won't be able to use Apple Watch accessories. While talking about the straps, both of them are perfectly compatible with the Apple Watch straps, and the strap locks are also working perfectly fine, and the straps won't come out until you press the button on the smartwatch. After that, both of the companies mentioned that the display size is 2.04 inches and 368 x 448 resolution, but if you compare the screen sizes, the DT Ultra 4 Pro seems to have a slightly bigger display compared to the HelloWatch 5 Plus. You can notice that the lower bezel on the HelloWatch 5 Plus is a bit thicker compared to the DT Ultra. Overall colors are quite good in both of the models, and the smoothness is also quite satisfactory in both of the models. You can notice that the scrolling is quite smooth. The DT Ultra 4 Pro runs the basic smartwatch operating system and is a Bluetooth smartwatch. It does have some smart features like App Store which can be used by network sharing that we're going to be talking about later in the video. But on the other hand, the HelloWatch 5 Plus is an Android watch and can install any Android application. Although it is missing the App Store option, but it has many package managers which can be used to install many applications. For example, if you go in the DT Ultra 4 Pro applications, as of now it can only install these 3 smart applications which includes WhatsApp, Map and Translate. It does not have GPS. The map is used with the help of network sharing option. On the other hand, the HelloWatch 5 Plus can install many Android applications. You can see I have installed TikTok Lite. We have WhatsApp, while the WhatsApp in the DT Ultra can only be used to reply to the messages, but in the HelloWatch 5 Plus we have a proper WhatsApp application where you can sign up your number or link your previous WhatsApp in this smartwatch. It also supports installing many third-party app stores which can be used to install the Android applications. Also, if you talk about the storage, then the DT Ultra 4 Pro comes with 4 GB of storage capacity. This is 25 GB and 32 GB which equals 4 GB. It's real 4 GB, and you can even connect it with your PC using the 4-pin charger, by which you can use it as a USB flash drive and transfer files quickly. On the other hand, the HelloWatch 5 Plus comes with a 16 GB of storage capacity, but unfortunately it cannot connect with your PC. Although using the App Store and Bluetooth option, you can install many applications in it and transfer files over Bluetooth. As I mentioned earlier, the local storage can be used to install many applications, songs, pictures and everything in the HelloWatch 5 Plus. But in the DT Ultra 4 Pro, you can use it as a USB drive to transfer any data in it. But the main purpose in the DT Ultra 4 Pro is recording sound. Then we have the music option, and after that you can store pictures in it, and in the end you can store videos in it. Although it only supports AVI file formats, and if you try to add any other video file, it won't show up. Talking about connectivity, the DT Ultra 4 Pro can use the network sharing option, by which you can share your smartphone's internet connection with the smartwatch, and then you will be able to install the smart applications and use them on the smartwatch. And other than that, we have the Bluetooth option, by which it can connect it with the smartphone, and it can also connect with the wireless earphones, by which you can listen to the songs stored on the smartwatch directly on the earbuds. But being an Android watch, the HelloWatch 5 Plus has a lot more to offer. If you go to its settings, then first of all we have the Wi-Fi option here. It can connect to any Wi-Fi network directly instead of using the network sharing option. After that, we have the Bluetooth option, which is a proper Bluetooth option, and here you can connect with any smartphone or PC to transfer files, and you can also connect with wireless earphones to listen to the songs. And there is actually another thing in this smartwatch. If you use the pin right here, then here we have a SIM card tray, and you can insert your SIM card in it. It supports 4G networks, and using the 4G networks you can make calls, you can also send and receive text messages, and that's not it. You can also use mobile data, and you can even share the mobile data with the other devices. It has the hotspot and tethering option. Although talking about GPS, the DT Ultra 4 Pro does not have GPS inside it. The HelloWatch 4 Plus does have GPS inside it, but it can only be used in the default applications. You cannot use it in the third-party applications like Google Maps. While if you use the weather application in the smartwatch, here it will be able to detect my location and is showing the weather data accordingly. Now let's talk a bit about the theme. Both of them are taking the inspiration from the Apple Watch. Although they are not copying the style of the latest watchOS 26, that's why you won't get the liquid crystal theme. We have the widgets page from bottom to top. Then we get the notification center. We have the control center here. You can double click the crown key to access the app history. Using the action button you can access the sport modes in both of them. And if you press the crown key once, you can access the cellular menu style. The UI is more similar to the Apple Watch in the HelloWatch 5 Plus compared to the DT Ultra 4 Pro. Both of them are missing the Apple Watch transitions and have their own transition style. And talking about the watch faces, both of them are obviously taking the inspiration from the Apple Watch. By default, the HelloWatch 5 Plus comes with only 3 watch faces. You can access the dial market available in the smartwatch to access more watch faces, although it is not an offline dial market and you will need to be connected with the Wi-Fi network to load it. On the other hand, if you press and hold on the DT Ultra 4 Pro, it comes with an offline dial market, and all of these watch faces are available for totally free. You can access any of them, then tap here, and the watch face will be directly applied on the smartwatch. The Wi-Fi network and the dial market only works when they want to. This issue is also seen in the DT Ultra 4 Pro, that sometimes the network sharing option does not work at all and you won't be able to access the App Store. But as far as I have checked, the DT Ultra 4 Pro can install all of the watch faces in this offline dial market, and the HelloWatch 5 Plus was also allowing me to add as many watch faces as I want. Before we talk about the watch application, let's talk about the screen time and the always on display. In the DT Ultra 4 Pro, the normal screen time is 20 seconds, but if you use the timeout off option, the display will not go off until you want it to. For example, if I leave it here, it's gonna stay on, but if I use the palm gesture or the raise to wake option, then the display will go off. On the other hand, talking about the HelloWatch 5 Plus, it's not the case. If you go to screen and scroll down to wake up duration, the maximum time here is 70 seconds. So whether you are using the smartwatch or not, the display is going to go off after 70 seconds. And talking about the always on display option, then in the DT Ultra 4 Pro, we get 8 always on display styles. We have 4 pointer and 4 digital clock always on display styles. You can choose the duration of the always on display by going to always on. Here is the always on time. You can either schedule it or turn it on for the whole day, and you can also choose if you want it to stay on continuously or for a specific amount of time. But on the other hand, the HelloWatch 5 Plus does not come with any always on display option, and when the time ends, the display is going to go blank. I'm sure you will be able to install the always on display applications from the App Store, but by default it does not have it. Now let's talk about the gestures. We have the palm gesture in both of them. Let's try the tap to wake option. Both of them have it. Now let's try the raise to wake gesture. So the display did not go off in the HelloWatch 5 Plus, so I'm gonna manually turn it off. And now let's try the raise to wake gesture. So yes, the display went back on both of them. So on the HelloWatch 5 Plus, you cannot use the raise to wake gesture to turn off the display. It can only be used to turn it on. Talking about the applications, the DT Ultra 4 Pro uses the Wear Pro application, which can show ads in the beginning, which is quite annoying. Sometimes it even shows full screen ads, and here you can see that currently it is showing an ad. It was not showing on the display. After that, here we have a lot of watch faces. Unfortunately, it has some VIP version watch faces. You'll either have to activate the membership to get access to them, Otherwise, you'll have to pay $1.99 to get each of them. It does get the latest OS 26 watch faces. They are currently not showing up here. There seems to be an error with their server. But the OS 26 watch faces are paid, which is a really disappointing thing. Here we have the customize option, by which you can use picture as well as video dials on the smartwatch. And if you go back and scroll down, you can also receive notifications on the smartwatch, and not just that, we have the incoming calls as well as SMS option. If you scroll down, we have the live camera option here, which shows a live preview of the camera directly on the smartwatch. You can also flip it from here, and you can see that even the speed is quite good. And if you are using a latest iPhone or a latest Android phone, then the speed will be even better, because this is iPhone 7 and the Bluetooth version is quite old compared to the latest smartphones. And if you go to the Me section, it can connect with Apple Health as well as Strava. On the other hand, the HelloWatch 5 Plus uses the HelloWatch application. It has a lot of disconnectivity issues. It also has an issue while using Bluetooth calling, but it seems to work quite well on Android phones. To scroll down, we do not have the live camera option. And talking about the dial market, it does have some good watch faces in it, but the best thing is that all of the watch faces are totally free, and this is how it should be. It would be amazing if they can update the watch faces collection and add the latest operating system's watch faces in it. Then if you go to settings, it cannot connect with Apple Health or Strava. For the Oximeter and Pedometer test, I would recommend you to watch the full reviews linked in the description box below, because this comparison is specifically to compare all of the features in the smartwatch. But if you want a complete comparison of the Oximeter and Pedometer sensors between both of the models or any other smartwatches, then let me know about it in the comment section below. Let's talk about the utility applications. I'm gonna go to the list view for it, and if you scroll down here, first of all we have the timer here. Let me find it in the HelloWatch. So here it is. Let's start a timer for 1 second, and when the timer ends, the HelloWatch 5 Plus starts to ring as well as vibrate, which is amazing. On the other hand, in the DT Ultra 4 Pro, the smartwatch only vibrates. So this option is better in the HelloWatch 5 Plus. After that, we have stopwatch. Where is it in the HelloWatch? Here it is. So the UI is similar to Apple Watch in both of them. Let's start it, and you can tap here to add laps in both of them. Let's go back and open the stopwatch application once again. So both of them can run the stopwatch in the background, which is another good option. Then we get the alarms option. So you can add alarms directly in the smartwatches in both of them. But after setting the alarm in the HelloWatch 5 Plus, you can even change the ringtone. It has many options available, but in the DT Ultra 4 Pro you are stuck with the default ringtone. You can even turn the vibration on or off. Another good thing is that you can even turn off the sound of alarms in the HelloWatch 5 Plus, which is not possible in the DT Ultra 4 Pro. Then we have the calendar application. So in both of them you cannot add reminders, but you can move forward and backward in the calendar. Then here we get the weather option. Do remember that the HelloWatch 5 Plus is syncing the data directly from the server, as it has Wi-Fi inside it, while the DT Ultra 4 Pro is taking the help of the watch application to show the data. Let's not rely on the GPS. I'm gonna add Lahore here, because I think it might be showing the old data. I'm gonna write Lahore. I'm gonna tap on search. So here it is now showing the data for Lahore. Unfortunately, the data is not reliable on the HelloWatch 5 Plus, and the value seems to be more accurate on the DT Ultra 4 Pro. Both of them also show a lot of details, and you can even scroll down to access the weather for the upcoming days. Then we have the calculator. So the basic functionalities work absolutely fine in both of them, and if you want to find the percentage of a number, it also works fine, but it only works fine when you are finding the percentage of a number. But if you try to add a specific percentage in the original number, then it will show incorrect value. Let's try it on the HelloWatch 5 Plus. Yes, it has also shown incorrect answer. So these were all of the utility applications. In the end, talking about the battery life, the DT Ultra 4 Pro comes with 400 mAh of battery capacity. It's a Bluetooth smartwatch, so there are not much background tasks. When I started, it was at 92%. I have been working on this video for about 45 minutes now. It has lost 5% of the battery, and the display was also continuously turned on in the DT Ultra 4 Pro since I had the timeout off option turned on. On the other hand, since the display could only stay on for a maximum of 70 seconds on the HelloWatch 5 Plus, so the display kept going off and I had to turn it on again and again. But still, it comes with 560 mAh of battery capacity, and during the recording it has lost 21% of the battery. I was using the same options like the DT Ultra 4 Pro. The Wi-Fi was also being used in the DT Ultra 4 Pro, which is the network sharing option, and the Bluetooth was also turned on as it was connected with my smartphone. For the cellular data, I had turned off the airplane mode. But still, as reported by a lot of users, the battery timing is not satisfactory in the HelloWatch 5 Plus, and with the Wi-Fi and everything, it can literally give you a few hours of battery life, and even if you turn off the cellular data, the maximum time it can provide you is 1 day. While the DT Ultra 4 Pro with the always on display turned on can easily give you around 3 to 4 days of battery life. So guys, that's all from today's video. If you sum up the video, the DT Ultra 4 Pro can use Apple Watch accessories, has a bigger display, the HelloWatch 5 Plus being an Android watch can install many Android applications, it has more storage capacity, but the DT Ultra 4 Pro can even connect with your PC and can be used as a USB flash drive. The DT Ultra 4 Pro has the offline dial market and can install many dials easily. It also has the always on display option. These gestures are working absolutely fine, and it even has the timeout off option, so it's really up to you. If you want to get more Android features but you can compromise on the battery life, then the HelloWatch 5 Plus is the one for you. But if you want to go with a smartwatch which has a great battery life, has most of the basic Bluetooth smartwatch features, then the DT Ultra 4 Pro is quite good in its price range, and even the battery life is amazing. To purchase either of them, you can use the purchase links given in the description box below, and I would really appreciate if you can use them while purchasing. The full reviews are also linked in the description box. For the upcoming videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I will see you in the next one.